stop what you're doing, put everything down, because I have a recipe that takes literally 2 minutes to make. Okay, maybe not 2 minutes, because you gotta cook it and you gotta roll it out and everything. It hardly takes any time at all to make. So let's do it. We are making keto crackers that are 2 ingredients and taste just like Cheez-Its. I'm so excited about this one. All right, let's get started. The first thing you wanna do is grab your cheese and we're gonna melt it in the microwave for about a minute. Take it out of the microwave, give it a good stir. If it hasn't melted completely, put it back in for another 30 seconds, then take it out and it should be good to go. Let's do that right now. Keep on waiting, waiting, waiting for the cheese to melt. All right, now we're just gonna give it a little stir. Make sure it's completely melted. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I love Chuck E. Cheese cheese pizza.
What?
I don't know, that taste of cardboard and oil just really brings back childhood memories. All right, now that we've got our melted cheese, we are going to take our almond flour and just pour it straight in, and you're gonna use your hands to really mix it together. Maybe let the cheese cool down just a little bit so you're not burning your hands. Ooh! Ah! I probably should have waited for this to, ouch. I probably should have waited for the cheese to cool down a little bit. So, really mix that almond flour into your cheese. It's gonna create a dough consistency. It should be kind of a fatty dough consistency. Like, you're gonna feel the oil in this, and that's totally fine because it's gonna help crisp these up really nicely. So that's exactly what you want it to look like a little dough ball. We're gonna put our bowl to the side now. Now you're going to grab 2 pieces of parchment paper. Grab your dough ball, whack it in the middle of the first piece of parchment paper, take the second piece and place it on top, give it a little squish down, grab your rolling pin and roll it out. All right, let's see how it is. Yep, that feels good to me. So once it's nice and flat, you want it to be kind of the thickness of a Cheez-It, really, because this will expand a little bit in the oven, but not too much. So be mindful of that. We are going to now take this off. It was very dramatic of me. And you're going to grab a pizza cutter, or a knife will work as well, but a pizza cutter is just kind of nicer. And you're just going to cut a nice, and you're just going to cut a nice edge to make a rectangle. Wonderful. Now we can use these leftover pieces. We can just roll them back out and make more crackers, or if you're a little bit lazy, you don't have to do anything with them. You can just toss them. That works too. All right, let's go ahead and cut these out. We are just going to do about the same size as a Cheez-It. Just play it by ear. A pizza cutter really helps instead of a knife. You can bake them like this if you want to, but I like to make them look like Cheez-Its because I like to feel like I'm having a Cheez-It. So I'll show you how I do it. All you have to do is just separate them a little bit. They don't need too much space. They're pretty good at cooking with minimal space, so that's awesome. All right, now that we're done with that, you're going to grab a chopstick and just poke the middle of your cracker. The last thing we're gonna do is take some flaky sea salt and just sprinkle it on top. Then we're gonna kind of pat it down a little bit to make sure it sticks. Done. So I've gone ahead and preheated my oven to 160 degrees Celsius, which is about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm gonna put it in there for about 8 to 10 minutes, depending on your oven. Personally, my oven works really well if I put them in for 10 minutes, but everyone's oven is different. So keep an eye on them. Once they get kind of an orangey golden color, then you know they're done. You can go ahead and take them out and let them cool, and they'll really crisp up then. Be right back. They're fresh out of the oven. I let them cool down a little bit so they crisp up a little bit. Let's give them a try. I really hope you heard that crunch. They are crispy. They kind of melt in your mouth like Cheez-Its do. Really? These might actually be just as addictive as Cheez-Its are, but at least they're so much better for you. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like this video, comment on this video if you have any future video suggestions for me, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos just like this one. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. See you later.